the suppliers of lights. They were having an event out at the Vaal Dam at the Vaal Marina, and it was at the Nine Pennant Yacht Club. I got an invite over the internet, so I said, yeah, okay, I'll go along. I left here, Rupert area, at about 7:30. The thing was going to start at 8:30. I thought, that's fine, I'll have enough time. I looked on the internet, got a route, I said, fine, and off I went. After a long while, I noticed that the turnoff which I'd written down from the N1, there was no such turnoff. I should have known it was something like Fani Erasmus or some person's name. So I obviously must have missed a turnoff. I landed up in Sassel. Well, when I turned off the highway, I saw my fuel was running a bit low, and I saw, last, there's a garage, and I turned in there, and I had to go and ride behind a big truck on one of those scales where they weigh it. I thought, this is kind of odd. So, you know, when that truck had moved off and I was standing there, the attendant said to me, no, I asked him, I said, do you have petrol here? He said, no, only diesel. I said, oh, jeez, where's the nearest fuel station? And he said, 20 kilometers, 20 k's away in Sasselburg. I thought, oh, geez, okay. Turned off, I went up and down and up and down a hill, and all the time looking at my gauge. Luckily a light didn't come on, just a little gauge said, and long story short, well, not really. I went into Sasselburg, and now Sasselburg is a long way away from where I wanted to be at the Vaal Marina. So I rode, and eventually I came to a T-junction, and I thought, okay, not quite sure which way to go. There was a lady traffic cop off on the right-hand side, pulling cars off, and I thought, I don't really want to be pulled off. And I saw just on the other side, there was a guy braaiing in the middle of nowhere, you know, an old disheveled looking building, quite a run-down sort of place. And I thought, all right, let me go to that. Let me go and speak with him. And he had a Harley Davidson shirt on, which I thought was kind of cool. My son's got a Harley Davidson. And I said, I want to get to the Vaal Marina. He said, oh, you're a long way away. He says, okay, go out, turn left, which of course is right in front of the traffic cop. And you go on for 29 k's, then you do this and you do that and you do that. And he's quite specific. And when he saw me looking at him, he said, well, I ride my motorbike there often. He says, if you go this way, which was to his right, he says, you don't want to go that way. That's sort of through Vaal Park, and they've been burning tires and throwing stuff across the road. And I thought, okay. So I took his route, and eventually I got to the Vaal Marina, but there was a Vaal Marina resort. And I thought, this is it. And I turned down the sand road. Guy was busy putting in fence posts and everything, and rode all the way down. And I said, there's no Pennant 9 Yacht Club here. So I rode back to him, and I said, you know, I'm actually looking for the Vaal Marina, not the Marina Resort. Oh, you must go that way. So I went that way, which he told me, and came to a dead end. Turned around, got back on the main road, and I rode for quite a while. And eventually, I found the Vaal Marina. Rode around a little bit, totally missed the flippin', missed the little sign with a pennant on it for the Pennant 9 Yacht Club. Anyway, I got there 2.5 hours later. But it was quite cool. It was very well organized. There were about 200 photographers there. Lenses, you know, like this and like that. I mean, me, I've got an 18 to 35, so as I always say to everybody, I zoom with my feet, because 18 to 35 is not a very big travel. And it was quite nice, because they signed you in, they gave you a little bag, and got a nice cap. Godox sponsors. In fact, they'd run out of caps by the time I asked them. They had some nice grey ones, or grey-black ones. And a guy said, yeah, you can have mine if you don't mind being called Gerard. Now, on the back of his cap, his name is written Gerard. So, hey, Gerard, thanks a lot for the cap. And a nice black t-shirt and some other things. So that was pretty good. They actually organized this nicely, because you had, in different venues, you had a whole bunch of models, and you also had guys demonstrating, you know, the Godox lights, it's all the fancy lights, and you've got a little trigger that you mount on your camera. When you flash, the lights go off. And they had one model sitting outside opposite a yellow building, and another one down on sort of a jetty kind of thing. One young lady was sitting in front of 3 beautiful Ferraris, red Ferraris, and they also gave us a free meal. Yeah, it was a prego roll and a drink, which was pretty nice. And I'll put a couple of photographs in while I'm talking, so that you can see what sort of photographs I took, and I did a bit of a video. And a big shout out to the organisers. It was very nicely organised. I left at, I don't know, maybe 2:30 or something like that. And some of the guys were still staying on because some of the models were still there. And it was quite funny, as you can see from one of the videos, that when they had the model standing and posing, there were about sort of 20, 30, 40 guys with their cameras aiming straight at them. And on the other side, up on the jetty, there was a whole bunch of guys there, at the Ferrari, a whole bunch of other guys there. So it was pretty interesting, very well organized. And I just want to give a big shout out to them. Apparently, they had some good sales. You could get, you could borrow some lenses, which I didn't know until they said at the end. By the way, those guys who borrowed the lenses, please return them. But I mean, my little 18 to 35, it's a Sigma 1.8 art lens. That's been stuck on my camera forever, and I'm pretty happy with that. The guys who were doing the lenses was Cameratech. Cameratech is where I bought my camera from, and I tend to go to them for repairs and all kind of stuff. So they're based out in Randburg area. Great guys to work with, very nice guys. So if you need anything camera-wise, go give them a shot. They've got beautiful shop with everything there. And the other guys, Godox, they were demonstrating their lights, etc., with the triggers and everything. So that was pretty good. So all in all, it's the first time I've been to something like this, and I must admit, I really enjoyed it. So until next time, bye.